Alright everybody, this is Austin at the Best I Can Afford Antiques channel. Oh, I got a big box here. I'm going to carefully pull out one of the 4 items that is inside of it, and we will talk about that. Oh, okay, there's a lot of peanuts. There's a lot of peanuts. I've waited a while to open this package. Hopefully my microphone change will reduce the amount of, oh, they're all in one. Oh, goodness. I was going to make this several videos, but you know what? If they're all in one little clump like this, how could I possibly separate them? Right? Okay. I am going to, I'm just gonna take the tape a little bit away. So I don't want you guys to have to hear all that. I'm gonna have to sacrifice you to the greater good. Alright. And then for safety's sake, we'll come back to my little cardboard foam mattress here. It's not a mattress at all. Alright. Do you think we're about to open something cool? Can you see that at all? It's just color. I mean, you know, it's just color. Don't make a big deal. What could Austin have that was colorful? I mean, who would even care that something was colorful? Now listen, I got these before I received some very good advice. So, oh goodness. Oh, everybody. I want to tell you what a pleasure it is to open this stuff with you, to look at it, to see it for the first time with you as friends. I have horrible dry mouth right now. Give me 1 second. I'm going to let you simmer on that. Alright. I bought these from my new friend Pete at the Sapphire Gallery. That's all one word. That's their store name on eBay. And I'm pretty sure they've got an art gallery called the Sapphire Gallery. Let me make some adjustments here. Goodness. What do you think? No, I bought these like 2 months ago. Oh. Treasures do abound. Plenty of other stuff I could be doing with my money. You know? You hear a little fellow like this talking to you. Maybe you just shouldn't ignore it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this package right here? Excuse the bubble wrap. I'm just going to toss it down right over there real quick. Oh, Austin. If you could just find anything pretty to buy, you know? I mean, I wish I could too, folks. I wish I could. I wish I could find something like sort of glamorous that reminded everybody that treasure still existed in the world and that you could have it for a pittance. A pittance? Am I saying that right? I know how to spell it. I haven't heard many people say it, if I'm honest. Goodness. Goodness gravy. Okay, I'm sorry. I've got to figure out a little lighting situation I've got here. I've got too much junk on my table. I've got a Hot Wheels on my table, which isn't usually an antique guy thing. You know, since I said it, this is the only Hot Wheels I own. That's right, it's a Volvo station wagon. I don't want to talk about it anymore. You don't like it? Too bad. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's meet the whole little fam here. Now we're obviously going to have to talk about these a little bit, aren't we? Does anyone like any of that? Oh, goodness. This is Meiji Era Japanese ginbari Cloisonné. Ginbari jippo, I believe, is the term. Yusen jippo is when they use the little wires like this to form a shape. And if we come in close here, you're going to be able to see the little wires that it's drawn with. Now, if I remember right, these had a tiny little bit of damage. Maybe on just one or two of them, I'm not sure. They were very good looking little vases. I don't see any damage on this one. What I do see is that super handsome little pigeon. 100 years ago, there was a Japanese man sitting in his workshop thinking about what kind of beautiful, just gorgeous thing he could draw to blow people's minds with. And he did a pigeon, I believe. I mean, it could be a seabird of some sort, but it looks like a pigeon to me. And I could not be more impressed. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, there is totally a chip out of this one. We're going to call that a bruise, but it does have a little nick in there. And that's a shame. But you know what? Some of this stuff I'm only getting a look at. I'm never going to show it to anyone again after I show it to you guys. I'm just going to put it on my shelf and let it be beautiful. But I am going to stop buying broken or damaged items unless it's just particularly fantastic. And I mean, it's going to be the only one I'll ever see, broken or not. I mean, some of these things are worth showing respect to. They're worth having around, even if other people don't appreciate them, you know. I like to think about the history of these things, you know. I just want an auction. The time to live in regret is when you look at your bank statement. It is not before you buy the item. Now, I'm not going to lie, this was my most expensive box a little while ago. This was $450 for all four of these, which, if I'm honest, is a pretty decent deal. They're 5 to 6 inches tall. I mean, this one actually doesn't appear to have any damage. Let's look at it this way so we can fit it all in frame and just make sure we're not missing any. Well, I suppose just a little bit around the rim there. Now, some of this doesn't necessarily mean that they dropped it or anything, although this does have a little nick in the lid right there. In the mouth, I'm sorry. But, and yeah, it does line up pretty well with that crack, so that probably is a little bit of fall damage there. I'm being a little bit too critical, and I apologize. I'm open to new information, so whenever I learn something, it modifies my opinion. And whether I've made a mistake or, I still think what I thought was true is true, I'm open to whatever comes around. I just want to be as informed as possible. I don't necessarily always want to be right. I just want to have my best chance at knowing a thing. Now, I do have to speculate that these two pieces, I mean, just looking at the flower, if I had to guess, and then probably that piece right there as well, I mean, even down to the way the foil was manipulated, and I think that might be true of all of them. I don't think these are all the same artist, though. I think 2 of them are signed. It might just be one of them. Let's do a quick scan for damage. I'm really hoping this one's not damaged because it's large and purple. And it's kind of beautiful. Oh, and oh my goodness. You guys haven't seen anything, right? This might be the best one. Goodness gravy. Oh, aren't you a lovely little thing? What is that? I don't know what that is. It's under the enamel though, so it must be a manufacturing defect right here. That's actually covered with enamel, so I mean, hey, focus. Hey, where you going, buddy? Hey. All right. You know, you do a good job usually. I'm not gonna take too much away from you. Yeah, no damage. You can feel that under the enamel. And yeah, this is a lovely little piece. That mint green at the bottom, working up into these beautiful flowers, which you got purple and purple, a nice kind of pink or rosish, nice red one over there. That green is beautiful, isn't it? Who else likes this stuff? You guys like ginbari? That's what you call it for short. You know, you don't have to be like Meiji Era, ginbari, Cloisonné, yusen, jippo. You know, I mean, you can get away with just saying ginbari. It's fine. People will know exactly what you're talking about. Ginbari is when they just lay foil under the enamel. So I mean, you know, this is what you're baking with. They just made it a lot prettier than what you probably do. Now, I'm not saying your chicken breast wasn't delicious, Martha. It probably was. Oh, I hope somebody named Martha likes my page. It's a pleasure to meet you, Martha. I hope I'm talking about you. So yeah, I mean, look at that. I know I get a wee bit silly, but really, these are gorgeous items, and I mean, a man took days out of his life to make these. This did not just happen. I mean, oh, okay, that was a little bit weird. We're gonna have to watch out for that, I guess. So yeah, I mean, look at all that. Look at all that going on. Beautiful shading. Wow, I wonder how they did get that shading there, because that still looks like that's foil enamel. I mean, that's foil under the enamel. So I wonder if that's just some sort of dye on the foil. And when we get in real close, you can see his cloisons, his cells for containing, in this case, foil, and enamel, I guess, in the end. But all the shading seems to be done with foil. I mean, that's lovely. That's rich. It's deep. I love it. I don't think... Oh, this one's got a minor bit of gunk there. Let's see. Oh, okay. This is Oda. It's his little double J signature, I think. And I knew that just by looking at it. Now, don't get me wrong. He's pretty common, and I have one of his pieces already. Somebody's got a real signature under here. Somebody got signed by a real artist. Oh, that's not to take away from Oda. It's just OTA. But he was, I mean, if it was even a guy, it might have been a company. It might have been a manufacturer of Cloisonné. So, I mean, who really knows, you know? The nose knows. No, I swear 2 of these were signed. Does that one have a signature that I'm just, like, too old to see? No, I think I'm just a goober. So maybe just the one signed by Oda? So, okay, let me just double check real quick, because I'm a little bit tired, I'm a little bit sleepy. That just appears to be some sort of, somebody used to set that on her cat or something. Yeah, okay, just the one signed. Alright, fair enough. So, additional beautiful smalls. What do you guys think about that? Anybody else think those are just about as pretty as you could get? Oh, I hope so. I hope so. Like I said, I just won an auction. I had to fight pretty hard there. I got something from the Edo period. Yeah, I said it. The Edo period. when there were still samurais, when there was still, you know, a feudal system. I mean, what a magnificent time period to ponder, to look at things from. I mean, oh, it's going to be such an honor to have it. I can't wait to show you guys. I really can't. This is Austin from the Best I Can Afford Antiques channel. This is my new tiny collection of ginbari Cloisonné, and I could not be happier to share it with you guys. I think I might make a silly little video just real quick because I miss everyone. Have a good night if I don't see you again.